Yeah, it's tire changing time, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to go from this to this over here. So I've already done one and it worked out really well, so we're going to do another one here, and most likely this one won't work out as well because I'm recording it, but we'll see. Take the valve stem out without launching it across the room, which I succeeded in that. The first one, the bead broke really easy, so I'll try to do that again. Just using my weight, I did it. This might not happen in all circumstances, but this time it did. So we're not going to argue with it. Then we're going to use a couple large screwdrivers that I have, flat blade screwdrivers. I'm going to push the bead in on one side and get underneath it from the other, kind of work your way around. Boom. And a little bit at a time, flip it around, and it's off on that side. So now we'll flip it over this way. Now we're going to basically pretty much do the same thing. That's even easier. Pop out. That's how easy that was. I'll save this tire for a spare for another project. And actually, we got another bike that probably could use a fresh tire. I've noticed inside these Chinese wheels, some of them don't have paint in the very middle here where they welded it, some of it. So just as a precaution, I'm going to put a little bit of Rust-Oleum in there, just to nip any more rust in the, so it doesn't continue to rust. I notice these wheels are probably powder coated. It seems like powder coating is the Chinese new Bondo. If you've been buying stuff that's come from China for a while, when they first started importing stuff that was cast, like cast iron type stuff, a lot of times there was imperfections in the casting, and they used a lot of Bondo literally to cover that up before they painted it. So now I'm going to put a little bit of soap on here, just a little bit, and that seemed to help the first time around, so we'll try it again here. And so basically we're just going to push this thing in. A little bit of help. Oh, it's in on that side. Now, what I found on the back wheel was kind of difficult because it had has these extensions for to mounting the sprockets and such on there. So you can't lay it flat on the table. So I ended up putting it in a vise and kind of grabbed the tire in the vise, and that helped, gave me another set of hands, so to speak, to get it on. So I'm gonna try to do this the other way with just using the kind of using the big screwdrivers as a, well, maybe I won't. Let's try this. Let's push this down like this, and then we'll take the big screwdriver in here, and we will start to walk it on. Yeah, that's kind of worked. Didn't work as planned, but let's try this here. Yeah. That looks like I'm going to have to use the vise again. Let's see if I can do this one more time. See if I can get this thing started. Push this down. Let's try this. Okay, there's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. And take a little bit smaller bite. And boom, got it. got it without having to use the vise. So now we'll flip it over. We'll lay that down in. The valve stem. That tool cap. Here it is. Put the valve stem back in. And we will be airing this thing up. Snug that up. The air here. Let's try this again here. Let's try another. Nope, it's not liking that. Let's try this here. Try to get this to pop in a little bit further before I do the other side. Okay. Now let's try this. Try this again. There we go. Better pop right into. Huh. Now it says operating pressure on these is 7 pounds. Right now we were at about 20. We'll lower down a little bit there. Hard to read 7 pounds on some of these. That's about 15. I don't know what I have the other one at. Go a little less. There we go, got about 12 in it, so that'll work for right now. But anyways, that wasn't too bad. Got that mounted right up. So we're going much more aggressive versus the stock Monster Moto tires. And but we're going to be running in the sand and stuff. You really need it. So this one's going to be mostly used off road. So I think it'll be much better. So that's what I want with the more aggressive tread. But hey, thanks for watching, and stay tuned because we're going to be building more. There's more to come on this build actually, so it's going to be pretty cool. Got some more parts coming in. Supposed to be here probably Monday, so stay tuned.